Have you ever suddenly thought about someone you haven't spoken to in weeks, only to find out they were thinking about you too? It's a strange feeling. Sometimes a person may disappear from your messages, stop liking your posts, or even seem distant in real life. Yet somehow, their presence continues to linger around you. You feel it in the small moments. In the unexpected memories. In the strange sense that you're still occupying a space in their mind. The truth is, people don't always express what they feel. Some people are afraid of rejection. Some are waiting for the right moment. And others simply don't know how to put their emotions into words. But psychology tells us something fascinating. Even when people stay silent, their thoughts often reveal themselves through subtle patterns and behaviors. In this video, we'll explore 5 silent signs that someone may be constantly thinking about you, even if they've never admitted it. And the 5th sign is one of the most powerful indicators of all. Let's begin. Number 1, they find small reasons to stay connected. When someone can't stop thinking about you, completely letting go becomes surprisingly difficult. Even if they don't start deep conversations, they often create tiny points of contact. Maybe they react to your story. Maybe they send a random meme. Maybe they ask a question they could easily have found the answer to elsewhere. On the surface, these interactions seem insignificant. But psychologically, they're important. When a person frequently thinks about someone, the brain seeks opportunities to maintain a connection. It doesn't always need a dramatic confession or a heartfelt message. Sometimes it simply looks for excuses to remain present in the other person's world. Think about your own life. Have you ever opened someone's profile for no real reason? Have you ever reread an old conversation? Have you ever sent a message that wasn't really necessary just because you wanted to reconnect? Most people have. The reason is simple. The people we think about often become mentally familiar to us. And the brain naturally seeks familiarity. So when someone repeatedly finds small, harmless reasons to appear in your life, it may not be coincidence. It may be their thoughts quietly pulling them back toward you. Number 2, they remember details you forgot you shared. One of the strongest signs that you're occupying someone's mind is their ability to remember things that seemed unimportant. Maybe they remember your favorite coffee. Maybe they recall a story you told months ago. Maybe they remember the name of a childhood friend, a dream you mentioned, or a personal goal you casually talked about once. Most people forget information that doesn't emotionally matter to them. Our brains are selective. They naturally prioritize what feels significant. That's why it's revealing when someone remembers the little things. It suggests they weren't just listening in the moment. They were mentally revisiting those conversations later. Psychologists often describe this as emotional rehearsal. When we think about someone frequently, we replay interactions in our minds. We revisit conversations. We imagine future ones. As a result, details become easier to remember. And that's why some people seem to know things about you that even you forgot mentioning. It's not because they have a perfect memory. It's because you've occupied their thoughts more often than you realize. Number 3, you keep appearing in their conversations. This sign is surprisingly common. When a person constantly thinks about someone, that person tends to show up in unrelated conversations. Maybe your name comes up when they're talking with friends. Maybe they reference something you once said. Maybe they compare situations to experiences they had with you. What's interesting is that they often don't even notice they're doing it. The human brain creates strong mental associations. When a person occupies a significant amount of our emotional attention, many everyday experiences begin reminding us of them. A song reminds them of you. A movie scene reminds them of you. A funny moment reminds them of you. Before they know it, they're mentioning you again. Friends are often the first people to notice this pattern. They might tease someone by saying, "You talk about them a lot." And sometimes that comment makes the person suddenly realize how often you've been on their mind. If your name seems to keep appearing in their stories, conversations, or examples, it could be because you're living rent-free in their thoughts. Number 4, they become curious about your life even from a distance. Here's something many people don't talk about. Thinking about someone creates curiosity. The more emotional importance we attach to a person, the more we want to know what's happening in their world. That's why someone who constantly thinks about you often keeps an eye on your life, even quietly. They may check your social media. They may notice changes in your profile picture. They may remember important dates. They may ask mutual friends how you're doing. Not because they're trying to be intrusive, but because their mind keeps returning to you. Curiosity is one of the most overlooked signs of emotional attachment. When people truly stop thinking about someone, their curiosity gradually fades. But when the curiosity remains strong, it usually means the emotional connection remains active as well. And here's the interesting part. Many people do this without any intention of starting a relationship or restarting one. Sometimes they simply care. Sometimes they miss the connection. Sometimes they wonder what could have been. Whatever the reason, curiosity often reveals where attention continues to live. And attention is one of the clearest indicators of who occupies a person's thoughts. Number 5, they react emotionally to things that involve you. This final sign may be the most powerful of all. When someone constantly thinks about you, you stop being neutral to them. Your successes affect them. Your struggles affect them. Your presence affects them. And your absence affects them. In psychology, emotions and attention are deeply connected. We invest emotional energy into the things that matter to us. That's why someone who frequently thinks about you often has stronger reactions than expected. They may seem unusually happy when they hear good news about you. They may become unexpectedly quiet when they learn you're seeing someone else. They may feel protective when someone criticizes you. Or they may struggle to hide disappointment when you drift away. What's fascinating is that these reactions often appear before any confession ever does. Emotions tend to leak out long before words do. A person can hide their feelings. They can hide their intentions. But it's much harder to hide emotional responses. And that's why paying attention to reactions can reveal more than paying attention to words. Because words can be chosen carefully. Emotions usually cannot. Now, before we finish, it's important to remember something. No single sign proves that someone is constantly thinking about you. Human behavior is complex. People have different personalities, different communication styles, and different ways of expressing attachment. But when several of these signs appear together, they often tell a meaningful story. Someone who finds reasons to stay connected. Remembers small details. Brings you up in conversations. Stays curious about your life. And reacts emotionally to things involving you. Maybe carrying thoughts of you far more often than you realize. Sometimes the strongest feelings are not the ones people openly express. They're the ones hidden in everyday actions. The ones revealed through attention. Through memory. Through curiosity. And through the quiet ways people keep returning to someone in their minds. So here's a question for you. Have you ever noticed these signs in someone? Or perhaps you've caught yourself doing them for someone else? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for more psychology-based insights into attraction, relationships, and human behavior. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.